with communion, just how many times Mr. Mayor covered for me. It was an honor to get once to cover for him. So I'm sure wherever he was out helping somebody else with what he does. So that was an honor. Okay, this morning we're in the middle for our friends over in the corner. We always put our bad kids in the corner, so it works out really well for you guys. You feel right at home there, don't you? Hey, I want the sanctuary, the lights on, remember? Please? So I can see who I'm talking to. Somebody want to hit those lights? Thank you. There, appreciate it. There we go. We'll have light in a second. And then I can call out and park the four boys are asleep. Nailed it. We're in the middle of, we're preaching, of course, the Advent, and we had a great message from Mr. Carter on shepherds and Mr. Barnett, no, not Mr. Barnett, Mr. Peters, wise men, and this morning I'm going to continue this, and we're taking significant situations in the Advent story and just give them a little downtime here to talk about it. I just saw this came to me from a friend, and I just thought that was great. The big flake theory, and I just thought, that's free. That's just to get your attention. It has nothing to do with anything. Let's go on. This morning we're going to try to find a significance in significance. Okay? I am a firm believer that there is no way in the world that God created us so uniquely different as individuals that in His all power that He has something significantly in mind for each one of us as individuals. And I think part of Judgment Day is Him revealing to us that significance. Here's what I had planned for you. And when He turns over the rock and we see our heavenly name, and we're going to be really disappointed. It's not about our sins as Christians. They're forgiven. It's about us not living up to what He has put in us, the significant. And so what I want to do this morning is just talk about, so often in significance, the significance is found in the eye of the beholder, and that's part of the problem. I don't think you city kids will get this, but the country kids will. Again, good game is Scrabble. Obviously, that's Santa Claus there, and he's the first one. And Rudolph's asking him, why are you stalling, Santa? You got to start the game or not? And the first word he has is venison, which is deer meat. Okay? Often, our significance is defined by what we think is significant, and we don't seek out the creator of significance, and that's God. And I want to encourage this morning, I want to keep coming back to this point, are you seeking out God's significance for you in your individual personal life? Because it's there. I'm telling you, it is there. So, I deal with angels this morning. And I am going to be talking about angels. And I want you to think of a moment in your life when it was one of those, whoo, that was amazing moment. Okay? They don't happen too often. Okay? I'm talking about your breath is taken away. It's like, that was crazy. That was unbelievably crazy. Those moments. Okay? Just ignore our little angel here now. Okay? Stay with this. I want everyone to focus what your most, we call it significant moments. Hey girls, you won the tournament this weekend. Good for you. Proud of you. That's me. And we had a great Dickens dinner last night, which was significant. There was a lot of work put into it by a couple of wonderful ladies, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was a very enjoyable evening. There are significant moments in our lives that do take our breaths away. But we're going to look at this morning because when I think and I analyze what is significant in my life, when I was your age, I was going to play for the Pittsburgh Pirates shortstop. I was going to be their shortstop. I was. And if I didn't make that, I'd make the Steelers team, and I'd play running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, here I am, near 70 years old, and I've never put on a uniform or pads for the Steelers, or never had cleats on and went on the Forbes field and played for the Pirates. So there's nothing significant in my athletic life. Even though I had dreams and aspirations, and I remember even as a little boy praying to God, you know, make me better, make me better. I want to be really, really good. And it just never happened. It never happened. And I know it's not going to happen now. So I sit on the couch and I yell at those players for not being good enough. And I could have done that if I was out there. That kind of mode. But here's what God has done for me through the years. And I'm going to share this with you. He has taught me a wonderful lesson in life to find significance in the insignificant. The things that go by us every day that we miss because we blow it off as insignificant. This morning we've been honored to have our grandkids with us this weekend as Mr. and Mrs. Hertzog Jr. are away. This morning, much earlier than I wanted to be, I sensed the present beside the bed, and I turned, and there were two grandsons looking at me. And I said, come on, get up in bed. And Luke jumped up, and Henry, our bed's kind of high, I have to help him up. And I pulled him up, and as I pulled him across my body to lay him beside me in bed, he stopped, he wrapped his arms around my neck as tight as you could get him, and he kissed me right here. I know, oh, that's an awe moment. And then he says, I love you, Papa. Oh, double awe. And what a significant moment. I just remember laying him beside me and just saying a prayer, God, thank you. What a rich blessing to have. And I will cherish that moment. There's significant moments that my wife coming down the aisle, sitting on the beach with my wife, significant. All the significance that surrounds us every day. I guess Ezekiel's at junior church. He is here. It's significant to me to watch that little boy lay on his belly with a string in a creek for hours, catching fish. And I said, what are you catching? Fish. And what he pulls out of there, I'm just staggered. I mean, fish like this out of that little creek, and there are just minnows in there that I see. It's a significant moment. It just brings joy to me. And I really, truly appreciate it. It's the seniors walking across the stage. An incredibly significant moment in my life. God has taught me, when I walked into your honor roll party, and I was blown away by how many kids were on honor roll. Either you're phenomenally good cheats, or you kids are pretty smart. I was blown away with how many were in there. Mr. Blatt's laughing, so maybe that's another sermon later. Visitors, what makes somebody get in their car and come hundreds of miles just to be on the campus of Mount Michigan? There's significance in that. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. The thousands of victories every day that go on this campus are significant. And I apologize to you kids because so many things that you do I miss because I'm not paying attention. And it's significant. But don't you let that take away from significance because others don't see it, because God does. Now, what happens is that we get into scriptures and we read about some incredible significant events. Think about all the things, the plagues. Each one of the plagues of Egypt, those are significant events. But are you aware they didn't have social media back then? Most of the people weren't even aware that the gnats, the frogs, the flies, the darkness, the firstborn, all had to do with Moses and Pharaoh. They're just out there working in their homes, maybe 70, 100 miles away, and they're getting eaten up by gnats. They're not aware it's a punishment from God. It was for Pharaoh. And so they're having to deal with this significant event, not even realizing the significance. And so we go on. Think about the Red Sea as they went to the Red Sea. My first real feel for that was when I went to the aquarium down in Gatlinburg. and they have that hallway where the aquarium surrounds you. It's around, and you're walking on all these fish swimming all over you and around you. It's pretty cool. Think of the Israelites walking through that. I would say they called that a significant moment. The pillar of cloud, you know, and then the fire. Pretty significant. All the different, Ezekiel's dry bones rising. That's pretty significant. I mean, what a Halloween act. Follow that one up. And so many come through the scriptures. The sun standing still for Joshua. You know, what time did you say it was? Did you say that 2 hours ago? It's still the same time. It's pretty significant that these things happen. Giants being killed. All these significant events occurring. And then we look at them, we read them, we study them, and we get to be looking for those kind of events, and they just don't happen in our daily lives. And we get to thinking that, you know, these people are something special, and we're not. And I'm telling you, we can fall into that trap so easily, and especially when it comes to the Advent and I'll get to the message about angels. I am wanting to talk about angels. First thing I did, I said, I'm going to look up some pictures and get some pictures of angels. And the very first picture, I typed in on Google, you know, pictures of angels. And this was the first picture that came up. Okay? Beautiful, right? Okay. And this was the second one. Right? Oh, yeah. The scorn of a woman, there it is, okay? Knife in her hand and looking good, like, come here, I'm going to teach you a lesson about life. Yeah. And then there was this one, the third one. These are in order that they were, by the way, for me, so you know. And then there was the little Barbie doll angel, okay? So cute, precious, gets one. Every girl wants it on a shelf. And another angel here, obviously a female angel. And this one I saw, it was in my Bible, that old King James Bible that I had as a boy. You remember this picture? I wasn't even aware. I looked this up. That angel's even pregnant. Okay? You don't notice it, but you do when I point it out. You see it in the picture. Protecting the little children. First of all, angels aren't women. Even though it took me, I finally had to type into Google, masculine angel, before I got my first picture of an angel. And unless you think we aren't guilty of this, it's on our campus. Where is that angel? Recognize it? It's in our nativity scene, yes, in the dining hall. Yeah, that's our angel. A female angel, all beautiful, rosy cheeks, lipstick, blonde hair, all the other fine things of a woman, all there. And yet the Bible never ever once mentions a female angel. It's always in the masculine. There are so many misconceptions about angels that go on. There's the whole idea that babies, angels. We've all seen these pictures called cherubs. Okay? And they're cute little chubby little babies, half naked, flying around, and they're there protecting the little babies around them, babies protecting babies. Whatever your imagination has cherubs doing. Ezekiel describes a cherub. You do not want a cherub flying over your baby's crib, because this is what it looks like. Cherubs are up to 18 feet tall, Ezekiel says. They have 4 faces, one of a ram, one of a man, one of a tiger, a lion, and one of an eagle. They have 4 wings in the arms of a man, and they're giants. That's what a cherub looks like. But do you see what our society has done with angels? They feminized them. They make them little Barbie dolls to be cuddled and to be cute, not to be feared. But yet, in the scriptures, every time an angel appears, the next words is, fear not. Because the person they're approaching is trembling in fear. But we get all comfortable. We make our own angels. And here comes the kicker. If an angel appeared in our midst, would we be afraid? Well, it all depends what type of angel appears. Because there are angels that we created and the fallen angel, Lucifer, this is how we created him. We made him, Hollywood has made him into this red animal with a tail, with a pitchfork, with teeth that would devour you. And yet, the scripture says just the opposite. Satan is one of the most beautiful angels in all heaven. He, if he appeared to girls, he'd be the one you'd go, ooh la la. Look at that. Sit down for a moment. Back the train up. Get the caboose over here. This guy is hot. But yet, this is what our society has done with it. And that is why maybe so easily you are lured by sin, because you don't recognize it, because you bought into the lie. In actuality, angels are masculine, very masculine. And these angels are to be feared. They are warriors. Throughout the scripture, there are so many illustrations where angels are in battle. And the reference with angel is the word battle appears in the story. And we have so many of these, I can't go into all of them because I'm going to get to the Advent. But I have to clear up